just like that, they started laying eggs again. And just like that, Broody Mama, get Django! Django! Well, Broody until Django came in. What do you have to say for yourself? What do you have to say for yourself? I want the eggs, Mom. I want the eggs. They're too expensive, dear. Hey, hey, I just personally want to say thank you. Thank you. Thanks, ladies. Thanks, ladies. Y'all rock. All right, the day is here. The day is here. Don't run her, buddy. The day's here, Tangy. You get to be separated. We've already got the other two girls out. Tangy here is a little bit, she's a little bit more on the resentful side. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Just hold her here for a second. Open this door. And then try to get her to go. Ah, there we go. Hey, what's better? What's better? Oh, what to do with you? Come on. Buddy, I know. They've been your like little herd, but I'm gonna go back with the big boys. Oh, okay. Apparently he's not happy about being done with the honeymoon. Honeymoon's over. It's been 3 weeks, 3.5. So I'm gonna go ahead and separate him, let them go back in with the herd and integrate, take him back down where he belongs with the bucks, take you back down. And then we are done breeding until like August when I breed some of our yearlings from this year for January breedings. I know, why am I going back to January? It all has to do with milk testing, guys, and trying to actually coordinate where I'm free by a specific point in the year to kind of just chill out and maybe do vacations with my family, because milking, you're married to it. If you are a dairy farmer, if you do any type of dairy, you are married to the doings on your dairy farm. And I have been married to this farm for almost 3 years, and I would like to start getting a little bit more balance for myself and my goats. And I think that's how we're gonna do it. Boy, it sure is windy. Let's go out. Can we go out the doors? Nope, go out the doors. Go out the doors. Nope, 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 nope. Oh my. Really? Really? Just go out the door, dummy. Just go out the door. Just go out the door. Okay. He decided his big fat butt didn't want to walk back. He wants to carry back. So I'm carrying him. Reunited and it feels so good. Oh, they missed one another. Lord have mercy. Are you unhappy? He's happy. How are you? Are you happy to have your friend back? Stop, 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 stop. You boys, you're in trouble. You keep opening the gate. You keep opening the gate. This is the second time in 2 days that these boys have gotten this just so, which, I mean, that one, it just nonstop on this gate. I'm going to have to figure out a better way, I guess, to chain it off, because he's got me running in circles. He gets it just open just enough. Come on, you bad boys. Come on, you bad boys. Come on. Come on, you bad boys. I don't really mind this. But when my garden starts coming in, I'm not going to want these idiots coming out and being insane like they are. You're such a show-off because you know you got out. Why are you being this way? Why? You know, I don't want to retire you early, but if you keep this up, you're going to retire early. You're going to retire early. Yes, you will retire early. He's a pain in the butt. And this is enough for me to be like, we might need to rehome you sooner than usual. Just because this is not safe for him or my other bucks or my does. I mean, this causes lots of issues. And he broke down the last gate. So, and he literally, guys, will just sit here all day and he'll just do this. He will literally work on this gate the entire day because it makes a lot of noise and stuff, and he knows he can get out. But I was hoping to keep this guy here until I could get some of his daughters freshened and actually have them earn milk stars, because he can earn some accolades as a buck if I have 3 daughters out of him from 3 different dams that get their milk star, which is good for him. Was appraised high. I got really high hopes for him in my breeding season, my breeding lineup and my program to keep making lots of good adjustments. And a lot of his daughters are freshening actually this year. And I've just found that he was a slow mature and his entire line of his daughters have been slow mature. So that's why he's on his 3rd year here. And we're just now freshening daughters because they're at that 2-year mark and I needed to wait to make sure. So he's got lots of good qualities. This is one of his bad qualities. And I mean, even though they were out, like he came right back in. So I can't be too terribly upset with him, but this isn't good because this could lead to like accidental breedings. This could lead to lots of other stuff. So I'm definitely going to have to sit here and think on how to fortify this fence a little bit more, because he's just going to sit here and rock on it, especially whenever I'm down here. You know, I'm a big proponent of using the deep litter method just because in the winter times here, it gets pretty cold. Like cold enough where I feel bad for the animals out here sometimes. Though we do bed them down deep, and the deep litter method helps us to kind of heat our barn from the ground up. So this is the only problem with that. I've got a little bit of a pack going on over here, and we're out of straw. Our straw usually sits right here on this pallet, and it is no more. We are out, and we still have a little bit of time left of what you would call winter, I guess. We have only a few more days left of February, which is insane, but that also means that kidding season is almost here, milking season is almost here, and I know when it gets really busy, I'm not gonna have time to clean this out. So while Mark's on the other side working on finishing up the kidding pens today, and I'll stop every now and then to help him with whatever he needs 2 hands on, this is what I'm going to be focusing on today. Squeakers feels like she is a queen back there because nobody else is in here pushing her around. But I'm going to go ahead and start taking care of this pack. And the good thing about this is, number one, we're making this nice and sanitary for our does and our kids here in the next month or so to be in here. It will help with the ammonia smell, because I did notice yesterday that even though I'm adding fresh pack on top of it, that it's still getting a pretty heavy ammonia smell. So for me, that's a sign there's too much and it needs to come out. Also, I cannot open the door into that area one way. I can only open it out and not in. So that is also a sign it's time to take care of that pack. And this is how we're going to start our manure, our compost for next year's garden. And that's how this is cyclical. Last year's clean out went for this year's garden. This year's clean out goes for next year's garden, and on and on and on. Cyclical beauty of a farm on a homestead. Nothing goes to waste, not even waste itself. So I'm gonna go pull on the tractor and start moving this stuff out of there. Let's start the tractor. Works like a charm. So y'all can see I've kind of dug to like floor level, and this opening here is just not going to be big enough. So I'm going to start forking some of the bigger stuff, the looser stuff on top from here into there by hand. So I can't get this cleaned out completely with my tractor, but I can get a lot of the heavier stuffing. And the hard part sometimes when you're doing the deep litter method is actually getting to like floor level, like dirt level where you started at. And I'm pretty much there. It's just now I need to pick with a pitchfork, which sucks. That's a lot more work. I'm sure I'll have blisters. My back will be sore. My hips will hurt, but that's okay. This really needs to get done today. All right, I'm taking a little break from crap duty so that I can come down here and grab my pitchfork because I never put tools back where they're supposed to go. I love to cause myself extra trips, extra steps because, yeah, it's how I roll. Not to mention I had to go and grab my special helper to come out and help me here, get her off a screen and get her out in the fresh air because boy, everything out here is saying spring is on its way. We're preparing for kids, stalls are going up. The manure duties are always done, like this heavy duty in the spring. We've got red-winged blackbirds. Yes, red-winged blackbirds at the end of February are just singing their little heads off. I was out here last night and the peepers were just singing their songs too, so you can tell the animals are rejoicing. All my big pregnant girls are out in the field enjoying a little bit of their exercise, which is good for them. We won't put them in their kidding stalls or get them used to that until about a week or so out from their due dates, just so they get used to the stalls that they'll be in. But it's really good. It's a lot like us. It's better for them to keep moving around, help those babies adjust and position correctly for when the big day comes. But we're excited. Spring is just, the signs are popping up all around us saying winter is almost over. The chickens have found me out. They know what I'm doing. Are you guys trying to help? Oh, Tomothy, hush. Are you guys trying? You can't go out that door, love. I guess I'll just go. Well, Tom, look at that tail. Strut your stuff, son. Really? Really, guys? Here, if I go to this corner, y'all should get the picture that you can get out. Oh Lord, there went Karen. Oh Lord. Django, no. What did you do to him? Tomothy. I think they'd be happy, that they'd be grateful that I'm doing that. Somebody's learning to drive the tractor and she's not all that happy about it.